feel like the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Yes, I was born in 1966, the last generation to know the old world. Friends, it is upside down world. We were scared of the Russians. We're scared of killer bees. We're scared of overpopulation. We cannot even recognize the world that we are now. Casey and Reynolds, I create videos on health, wealth, and happiness. Yes, I did lose my cat Yuki and it was terribly sad, but I did gain some amazingly cute kittens. This is honestly just lazy parents giving their kids a phone. I was walking through Kroger today and didn't see one young person. I live in Hendersonville, Tennessee, but like depopulation is real, friends. It is real. There are no young people. There's no babies. There's no children. It's like everybody's old. Everybody's old. And that's not a good thing for society, right? But that being said, like it is, as a teacher, retired school teacher of 22 years, it is rotting kids' brains. It is rotting their brains as little babies with their cell phones. You know, as a person in the hospitality industry, I see people all the time and I know they're just trying to have a quiet dinner. And I didn't have quiet dinners I had my 3 kids under the age of 5, but like, it is destroying their brains. Like no one can drive anywhere without GPS. Like in the old days, we actually used a map, but it's actually changed our brains. They dove outside and they've had 6 little babies. And those babies can use the magnetic field to get anywhere they need to be. We can't even get to Kroger without GPS. It's killing our brain. Pampered Pekinese. Okay, I can make a whole video about this because I saw this as a school teacher. But friends, you know, my baby, she don't need to be doing any homework or chores. And then the kid doesn't want to drive. And then the kid doesn't want to get a job or actually create babies for the next generation. That is what's going to destroy humanity. Like no one is going to actually want to have babies because it's too much work and effort, as I well know. So when nobody has babies, there's no society as we know it. But we created this through our Pampered Pekinese. Yeah, you need to understand they have to do homework, they have to do chores, they have to abide by the rules of society. Because guess what? They're just going to do their own thing. And they're not going to follow the rules of society. Great example. I moved from the backside of East Tennessee. I was so excited to move into a townhouse community. I was like, I'm so excited. Halloween's gonna be the bestest. Decorated the house. I had a costume. Did a party in the garage. I had shots for the parents. It's gonna be so much fun. Worked the first year. Second year, oh my goodness, like everybody on planet Earth heard about our neighborhood. Well, these parents don't want their kids to have to walk on Halloween. Oh no, my baby doesn't need to walk. So we had all these parents coming from all over creation, driving their kids from house to house, and worse yet, if the doorbell was not answered within 10 seconds, kids moved on. So after a while, I got kind of tired of it. And then the next year it sprinkled. Kids be gone. So you're like, okay, how much candy do I buy? So I say, hell no. If you can't walk from house to house, you don't get candy. That is how we've created a generation of pampered people. We now have the attention span of a gnat. You know, just you see people, they can't have a conversation. Great example. As a person in the hospitality industry, there is these 6 amazing drop dead gorgeous women. Like, you know, Instagram influencers, just freaking gorgeous, right? They all sit down. They all order, you know, a cute espresso martini. Yeah, they sit down. After taking about an hour's worth of pictures, And they can't actually communicate with each other and be mean and bitchy. They're just like looking at their phones. And so they actually, a few of them had to go off to the bathroom to get mad at the other ones. Like in the day, we actually could have face-to-face communication. We actually had an attention span. We didn't have to just like scroll through our phone. Like, there's nuclear power plants. I know. Yes. We have nuclear power plants that have to be run. Yeah. And when nobody has the attention span greater than a gnat, how the hell is that going to happen? Oh, no consequence for bad behavior. Yes. I saw this as a school teacher. You want to beat up the special education child? Yeah, that's so sweet. Just come on to the office and I'll give you talkies. Please don't beat anybody up. And if you don't beat anybody up today, you get a bag of talkies. The teacher will have to pay for it out of her very minuscule salary. That's why I retired from teaching. Yes, that's why I retired. Yeah. But aren't we seeing that today everywhere? It's like people shoplifting, people destroying cities, people on Carnival cruises, which I love a Carnival cruise. When I used to be poor, I'm getting better now. But when I was very poor, Carnival cruise was all I had. And so like you want someplace that's calm and peaceful. You don't want people being all crazy poo on your vacation so you can't even enjoy it. And so there's literally no consequence for bad behavior. The whole world's become fat. I hate to use those words, but it's true. We are addicted to dopamine through processed food, through Netflix binge watching, gambling. All the bad habits that we have been created by corporations. Yes, by corporations, to get us addicted to the dopamine. Back in the old days, we only had alcohol. Cheers for alcohol, right? But now we have a million different vices. And it's literally destroying humanity as we know it. Instagram influencers. I am on YouTube and I do feel like YouTube is very real and I do love that about it. But like this whole society of Black Mirror, and that's what it's become, these Instagram influencers. And they're so freaking fake. Everything about it is fake. It's not based on real natural beauty. It's just based on this kind of doom scrolling through your feed. And it's literally destroying society as we know it. It causes social anxiety. Like everybody feels like, ooh, I didn't have that experience. I didn't have my toes in the sand with the 8 perfect blonde hair grandchildren this weekend. No, I was actually out dragging the trash out to the dumpster with the most amazing people on planet Earth, right? No, it was not my experience. So I do think it creates this expectation that's unreal and killing society as we know it. Kids don't know how to do freaking anything nowadays. Cooking, they can't cook. Well, they can do an Instagram video. They can put their makeup on. Honey, can you actually cook food? Can you clean your house? Can you change your oil? Can you do your taxes? Because you know what? In our modern day upside down society, nobody can do even the most basic skill. But thankfully, we aren't going to be around for long. Because you know what? There's a whole group of people that can do everything. And they can use that little AI tool to run those nuclear power plants and such. It's called the Amish because they are going to be taking over the world because they actually know how to do things. Yes, they do. But I'm still wishing you, friends, let's learn how to do things. We can do it. And I'm going to wish you peace, love, and joy.